course, as we were mentioning, your first step, of course, you would tie this off to a railing or a cleat, so you'd take that few seconds. There we go. I got it tied off. His name is Cleat. And then you're going to just begin pulling it. At the end of this 30 feet of line, you're going to... Ready? You're going to see it. Now what you're hearing is CO2 is overpressure out of the valves. When the life rafts are packed, they put about 10% more CO2 than is necessary to ensure the tubes will inflate rapidly. The overpressure valves are going to allow the excess CO2 to escape. CO2 is also an expanding gas, so as you're in the life raft, periodically in the first probably hour of inflation, you will hear occasional relief of CO2 coming through these relief valves. If you were in a life raft and the tubes begin getting soft while you're hearing this sound, all of the equipment packs in all life rafts, they're going to have caps or valve covers that you can actually cap over those. Salt or seawater might cause one of the valves to malfunction, and that's why they put those overpressure valve caps inside. So if you were in a raft, you felt the tube going soft and you heard that valve going still, you can reach out, cap it off, and then inside the life raft you're going to have a pump so you can top off the tubes and bring them back up to full pressure. Inside the life raft you'll have an equipment pack. It varies between brands and manufacturers, but generally you're going to have flares for offshore life rafts, flares, drinking water, thermal protective aids, first aid kits, seasick pills. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't need seasick pills, but they say make sure you take your seasick pills because being inside a life raft is going to be, even in a fairly calm sea state, you're going to be rocked around and shaken quite a bit, so it's critical to make sure you take your seasick pills. There's usually an instruction card inside the life raft for the flares so that you'll know when to fire a hand flare, when to fire a parachute flare.